Love China, hate China, or just curious about China? 13 years ago, my personal driver in Shanghai invited my wife and I to a lavish dinner party, relatively speaking, of course, to celebrate my birthday with his relatives in Shanghai. This dinner celebration is unusual for any Western leader assigned a driver in China because these drivers usually lack the Guanxi or cultural incentive to suggest such a gesture to their clients. In the Chinese hierarchical system, the higher level person usually organizes and pays for these occasions. So why did my driver, XiaoHe, insist on this overture? And what were the reciprocal personal benefits called Lìyì in the Chinese cultural context? So for a little background, XiaoHe was an unauthorized driver called黑车司机 that I met when he was peddling rides inside of our gated expat community in Hubei. I accepted his solicitation for an airport ride one day, chatted with him in the front seat along the commute, and eventually struck a deal with him to be my personal driver to and from Taicang Suzhou and my apartment in Shanghai. Of course, our Guanxi didn't deepen overnight, but the resulting Lìyì considerations or personal benefits are noteworthy and invaluable lessons in today's post-COVID environment in China. Because I treated him as an equal, as is customary in Western culture, he was given a disproportionate amount of face or 面子. I also became a trusted friend or partner, which is always elusive when doing business in China. That grants him access to a perceived array of opportunities and inside information. This perception psychology permits Chinese people to feel better about a relationship and lower their anxiety and stress in innumerable ways. Having a trusted driver was more important for my safety and punctuality than anything else, but what I got out of the proverbial relationship extended into realms rarely coveted by foreigners in China. XiaoHe was available 24/7 via text message, and I was never required to haggle rates for any destination. I never overpaid him, and he never disagreed with what I arbitrarily decided was a fair and reasonable fare. But beyond the simplicity of all of my local transportation needs in Shanghai, I gained access to unofficial resources from Anhui province, a network of migrants willing to do anything for the right price. Let's just say I had local muscle in Shanghai to settle scores that local authorities wouldn't entangle themselves without deep Guanxi connections. Access to resources that I had never had to employ was empowering and made my life in Shanghai more pleasant and rewarding. This is priceless. So, listen to The Chinese Honeymoon Period, an audiobook on Audible, to learn how to benefit from my experiences through 10 Chinese cultural concepts that encapsulate all the cultural awareness needed to thrive in China today.